You are.
I kind of am, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely are.
So first question is, if you could label yourself in 2 or 3 words, what would those words be?
Uh, myself or my character?
Yourself.
Me as myself. Myself in 3 words, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Outgoing. Uh, ooh, ooh, 3 words. It's a lot. 3 words. Passionate. Very passionate. And um, driven. Yes, those 3 words.
Nice. What's the meanest thing you've ever said to someone?
I say a lot of mean things. That's probably not good, but I guess that's where comes the passion, because passion doesn't necessarily always have to be good things. You know what I mean? So I've I know I've said some mean things. I know I've said, oh, there's someone outside. Sorry, that distracted me. Um, I don't know. I guess it depends the situation. I've made my brother-in-law cry before. I told him he wasn't welcomed at this party that was supposed to be for me because he was being mean to my sister. I guess it's like out of like I don't know, out of just like defending things or people, or I don't know. I said something really mean to my mom once. I said, yeah, sorry. I guess that's probably the meanest thing I said that I can think of. I've probably said worse things, depending on the person, I guess, their interpretation of it. I told my mom that, because she was just, my mom and I don't have the best relationship, but I told her that she should have closed her legs so she wouldn't have had me to deal with all the problems that she has to deal with me. So.
Did she cry?
No, she kicked me out of the house. So yeah, I don't know if she cried later, but yeah, because I don't know, it was a while ago. I think I was 16 or 17. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I was just like now saying that to her, but I don't know. But it also is like derived from a lot of other things that are personal, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like it was just like out of nowhere, like, Mom, I wish you closed your legs. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot more adding to it than just that.
Have you ever been mean just for the sake of being mean?
I don't think maliciously. I feel like, you know what it is. I feel like it comes across mean, but I actually have like the best intentions for, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess I try to. I don't. I guess I try to say something and people interpret it the wrong way than when I'm trying to just like say it as. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll be like, oh, I can't even think of an example of something. Oh, like yesterday, I was like telling this guy, actually it was yesterday, he's saying he works at a Gap, and he works really early in the morning, that's why he's not celebrating St. Patrick's Day. And I was like, oh, because you're one of the ugly people? Ha ha ha, right? And he got really upset because he thought I was calling him ugly. And I was like, no, 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 I'm not calling you ugly. I'm just like, I've heard that from other people who work at stores. They're like, oh, that's why they put me in the back because I'm the ugly person. You know what I mean? Like, just joking around. And I was like, ha ha ha. But then it's like misinterpreted, like him being upset because he thinks I'm calling him ugly, but I'm not calling him ugly. I'm just, and then yeah, it's misinterpretations.
Cool.
It's the things I say.
Was there a highlight for the first shoot date for you?
A lot of stuff. I liked I really liked doing the little thing by myself in here. That was cool. It's not saying that you're not cool, but I don't know. It was fun meeting other people who were interested in the same things I were. You know what I mean? And then we were doing this one thing about hot sauce that got really crazy. So yeah.
All right. Who do you think mentioned you in his or her confessional, and what do you think they might have said?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe the guy Juan, because we were both doing the hot sauce thing. But I don't know if he mentioned it in the confessional because we did it after all of our confessionals were done. Like today, or like last time. Like last time, I guess.
Last
Because like no one else has really done confessionals today. I don't know. I really have no idea. I don't know why it would be mentioned in a confessional. You know what I mean? Like unless there was a specific question, like, what do you think about Bridget? I don't know.
All right. Okay. Who in your personal life gives you the most stress?
Oh, a few people. My roommates give me a lot of personal stress. Like, it's my one place where you're supposed to go, like, when you're home. You're supposed to relax and breathe and everything like that. And they're just, like, anal retentive. And that's probably the nicest thing I could say about them. But, they're just, like, not cool. They're just, like, not cool people, unfortunately. They're just, like, really, like, okay, for an example. Like, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I don't really care. But I was, like, taking out, like, green spices, let's just say that, and like just rolling them up for later, and the smell of it apparently was too strong, and so the one roommate thought I was like smoking in the house, and I was like, no, I wasn't smoking, I just took it out, and I think I'm allowed to do that in my own room with the door closed, you know what I mean? And she just got like all like super paranoid and just like mean about it. Like, if you respected me, then you realize that that's not okay for that to happen. I'm just like, well, if you respected me, you let me do whatever I wanted in my own room, because I was the one who picked you to move here anyway. And I'm moving in a month and a half, so wouldn't you think the person who's leaving in a month and a half, just like leave them the fuck alone? You know what I mean? Like, if they were there like 6 months before you and they were picking you, and then you just come in and just act like a total bitch, like, just because. And like the thing is like she thinks she's being nice. You know what I mean? Like, she thinks she's just like being like a nice person and being like, oh yeah, sweetie, so sweetie. I was like, don't fucking call me sweetie, because I probably will stab you. Like, don't call me sweetie. Especially when someone's trying to be confrontational with you, because then it's just condescending. Just like talking to someone like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. Just don't. And they give me the most stress. Actually, like when I go, like, I am like carrying on like a lot of projects during the day all the time, but I make time for things. And it's really sad that the one place where I'm supposed to be like the most relaxed, I'm the most stressed out, because they'll like catch me in the middle of a day where I've been working 11 hours and I'm literally trying to just take a shower because I need one, and then I have to go off to another thing, and then they're like, so can I talk to you about this? And I'm like, ugh, just let me just take a shower. Just let me have 15 minutes of peace by myself. You know what I mean?
Were your roommates friends?
No, I'm not friends with them. It was Craigslist. Stupid idea. Oh my gosh, gun in the face. Never do that again. Seriously. Yeah.
Cheers. Okay, let's do this. If you could change anything about your physical appearance, what would it be?
Like permanently?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's do, well, yeah, permanently.
I guess I would love physical appearance. Okay, I would love to get like hair removal. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't have to shave my legs or like my armpits or anything. You know what I mean? That'd be pretty awesome. You'd save a lot of money. Hair removal. I would love to. I guess I have. No, like my face doesn't break out that much, but I would love not to ever have my face break out. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice. And I guess everything else, that if I really physically want to change it, I just have to exercise. You know what I mean? Like certain things I can't. Like you can't just like remove hair. Like if, unless I had like a problem like picking out my legs. You know? The nerves are like all dead and they can't grow back. But I guess hair removal. I would love that. It'd be great. I think about it every time I walk past this like one shop with like hair removal. One day. One day.
Okay, so if this was a reality competition series,
Mhm.
who would you ally with?
Ooh. I don't know. It depends, I guess. What would the competition be about? You know what I mean? Like, is it about physical or like mental or like a combination of both? I guess. You know what I mean? Like depending on the thing, like what it was.
This would probably be mental.
Mental
or performance based.
Who would I? Ooh, okay, that makes it better. Okay, probably the person who's not here today. Probably. Sorry, I'm like kind of sick. Would be Gary or Ro or whatever his character name's Ro, but Gary probably, he seems intelligent. He seems like he knows what the fuck he's doing. I guess like I don't know. I guess it would be kind of hard because I feel like certain people would have different aspects. Like that one guy with the red hair. What's his name? Oh man, what's his name? Mike, right? Mike. I think it's Mike. Okay, Mike. he seems really smart. I feel like he knows a lot of like random knowledge, and I feel like that could come in handy, depending on Juan. He's great, but I like he's smart, but depending on the subject, you know what I mean. And I don't know. I guess I would have to use certain people for certain things, because I feel like some of the girls would know other things than other ones. You know. I don't know. I guess it depends like what the actual task would be, like if it was like a puzzle or something, like I don't know. Yeah.
Cool. Who do you think would get like voted off first? If it
Oh,
was a mental activity.
a mental activity is getting voted off first. Oh, I feel like an asshole even talking about that. I guess it depends. It depends what like. It depends what it would be. You know what I mean? Like you could think of really fucked up mental shit to do to people. You know, and you can get away with not like I don't know. I guess who would I? Wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry. I just
Who do you think would get voted off if it was a competition reality series?
who would get voted off?
Let's say we were judging everyone based off their performances, the way they read.
Oh.
Basically, who's the worst reader slash performer?
Oh, that sounds great. I feel like such a jerk. Maybe what's his name? Oh fuck, what's his name? Oh my gosh, I'm like, okay, maybe Josh, but it's just like he's not a bad reader. He just doesn't move around a lot. You know what I mean? Like he has like the dead grip to his script, which is fine. But a lot of the other performers, you can tell like they'll be moving their hands around. You know what I mean? Like they'll at least try to physically like interact their faces with the thing. Sometimes he doesn't. He's a little detached, but that's okay. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's just him. You know? Maybe that's his character choice, and I just don't realize it. Maybe I'm the ignorant person. Maybe I would get voted off first.
Who do you think's the best reader or performer?
I guess it depends. Honestly, I like how Phoebe can do the both characters thing, but a lot of the characters we haven't even seen all of them develop yet. You know what I mean? Like I haven't done my main character yet, and then the other girl, what is her name? Oh my gosh, I can see her face. The other girl, she hasn't done her main character either. She has brown hair. What is her name?
Phoebe?
No, not Phoebe. The other one.
Mora.
That's it. Mara. Thank you. Mara. She. I haven't seen her like main character, and she's like supposed to be the drama one. I feel like she could do really good at that, but I haven't even seen that yet. You know what I mean? So I feel like maybe hers would be. I don't know. I don't know. I like everyone. I don't know. I guess. Wait, what was the question again? I'm sorry. I'm like.
Who do you think's the best?
Who's the best? I just. Maybe it would be a toss up between like. Sometimes I feel like maybe it's not that they're doing the best, but I feel like they look the best for the part. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like that works for them. Like I feel like Gary works for his part or Ro because he looks boyish. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I could see him actually doing weird boyish things like that. But then Phoebe's really good because like she's doing two characters at once talking to herself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The guy Mike who's the dad, I like his authoritative focus. And then the lady Terry, she's like her mom is just like such a mom, like oh honey, oh, you know what I mean? Like I feel like what they're given, like I know, you know what I mean, like the roles that they are given, they're good at them, you know. Maybe not necessarily, you know what I mean. Like if everyone switched them all up, maybe that would be different, you know. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't even answer that question.
No, I think you did.
Oh.
Okay, so let's say you were a casting director.
Okay.
And there's only enough spaces available for you to fill with everyone in that room except for one person.
Oh no.
So from what you know right now, who would you have to cut?
Well, maybe the guy who didn't show up today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I can't remember his name. But I think it's the dad who had to unbuckle his belt to jerk off to his daughters. Maybe he didn't come back. He seemed like he was disengaged. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like he seemed like he I feel like I don't know, maybe I'm just completely just like pulling this out of my ass. But maybe he looked like he just had something else on his mind, you know? Like he had other shit to do. Or maybe like he came really dressedly nice and that's not a bad thing, but but he came really dressedly nice, and he just, I don't know, he just didn't seem like all there. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, he wasn't just all there. Maybe him, and he didn't show up tonight, so maybe that too. You know?
Cool. All right. And that's all I have for you.
Oh, okay.
That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good one behind the curtain. I'll tell the next person.